We are going to begin our first video in making our all-purpose Ankara leather bag, which I showed to you in the first video. We are going to start, first of all, by sewing this bag hand holder to the primary panel. So what I'm going to do now is to do this particular action first in our all-purpose bag. In my last video I showed you the holder. This is the pattern. You see it when you get to my website. This is the pattern for this. This is how it looks like. And you're supposed to cut 4 pieces. And on each of the pieces, you see that I have used a very thick stay. Very thick. You can see it's not like the normal stay. It's very thick. You iron the stay on the leather. And when you are ironing this stay on the leather, please don't iron direct so that it will not melt your leather. You have to iron it with a cloth. Cover a cloth on top of it and then put the iron on it to be able to iron it. As you can see, I've done that for the 4 pieces that we are going to use. The 4 pieces. The next thing is to mark where this cut is going to be. This cut. See this line? That is the cut we are going to fix the handle of the bag. So we need to mark it. Now these 2 dots is if you want to use this metal bag piercer, you can use it. What do I mean by that? This metal bag pierce, this, something like this. Something like this. If you want to use this for your bag holder, you can mark this. But for this bag, I'm not going to use it. I'm going to just sew it as I did with the sample that I showed to you. I'm not going to use it because I don't have enough for now. So we'll just do sewing. If I'm to use this, I'll need up to 8 pieces. And I have only about 4 pieces here. So it doesn't work. But you can go ahead and use it if you want. It also makes the bag look very beautiful and very sophisticated. So for now, I'll leave up these dots and just mark this line that we are going to cut that will input the handle of the bag. So after you finish ironing your stay to this bag, you now place the pattern again. Place the pattern again on it. Then use a marker, or a black biro, or it's a marker. Then mark 2 dots from where the line starts and where it ends. Just mark 2 dots. You will do that for the 4 so that everything will be equal. Please remember, I'm marking it. If you see, this is not exactly the same. This is a little bit wider than the bottom. So please place it exactly as it is on it so that you get the exact marks on top of this. We want our bag to turn out very neat and beautiful. So from the very beginning, you try and do everything to perfection. Try to turn out beautiful and nice. done with the third one, the last one. This is the last one now. Good. We are now going to cut it. We are going to cut along that line and give a space. You can use a blade or you could use a scissors. Depends on you, whatever works for you. You can do that. Whatever works for you. But I'm using a scissors. That is it. I've done the cutting. I'm using this to make it exactly to that point because the scissors cannot get it to that point for me. So exactly at the point I make it. Okay, it's ready. As I said, you could use a sharp pen knife or you could use a scissors. Whatever works for you. Do that for the four quickly. I like taking my time to explain, especially for somebody that may not be really so good with do-it-yourself projects like this. I try to make it very simple so that anybody can follow. Anybody can follow, can sew your bag for yourself. So you always have a unique bag. We are done. The next thing is for us to use a gum to press down the sides very well. Use a gum and press down the sides. That's the next thing we're going to do. I'm going to do that for the four so that in our next video we'll go straight to making the handle of the bag. Thank you so much for listening. Stay tuned for the next video.